Alrighty, so today we are going to talk about something a little different. Some multiplying of polynomials. We'll just call this the definition: expression of one or more values. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to solve polynomials. So if we have 3x plus 2 times x plus 1, whenever we want to multiply these together, essentially each one of these terms needs to be multiplied by each one of these terms. Okay, it's not just the 3x and the x being multiplied and the 2 by the 1. Okay, that would be an incorrect way to do that. We want to multiply everything by everything. So the first method, okay, it's called the FOIL method. Okay, it really only works for binomials where you have 2 by 2. Okay, FOIL is an acronym that stands for first, outer, inner, and last. Okay, so when we talk about first, we want to multiply the first two values of both polynomials. So in this case, be 3x and x. Okay, and after last period, I recognize we need some help remembering what this equals. Okay, so 3x times x, the 3 is multiplied by nothing. Okay, you have two x's, so x times x gives you x squared. Okay, second one's the outer. So you take the two outer terms and multiply them by each other. So we got 3x and 1. Right, so 3x times 1 is just 3x. Okay, next is the inner 2, which is going to be 2 and x. Kind of hard to see. Very hard to see. Okay, but we get 2 times x. Those are the 2 inner values. And then the last one is the last values of the 2 polynomials. So it's 2 and x, 2 inner values. So 2 times x is 2x. It's definitely worse. Okay, so our last 2 values then is 2 and 1. So 2 times 1 is just 2. Okay, so now we take our 4 answers there. So we get 3x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 2. Combine like terms in the middle there. And we get 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. Okay, so the second method that we'll mostly be using is solving with rectangles. So you're going to make a rectangle based on how many values you have in the first polynomial. That can be your rows. Okay, and then your columns are going to be how many are in the second one. So in this case, we're going to make a 2 by 2 rectangle. Like this. And we're going to write the values on the outside. So rows can be the first 2. Okay, second 2 can be the columns. So we have 3x and a 2 on the outside, x and a 1 on the bottom. So if you've taken biology, okay, very similar to what I believe is traits, making a trait thing here. Okay, but to make up this square, okay, we need to combine 3x and x. Okay, so 3x and x, multiply them together, go in this square right here. Okay, if we go down to the bottom one, that's going to be a 2 and an x. 2x. 3x times 1 goes up top. 2 times 1 goes down here. Okay, we got all the same values we did using the FOIL method. It's just kind of a more organized way to do it, leaving us with 3x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 1. Combine like terms, and we get the same answer. Except it's not a 1, it's a 2, because I'm smart. There we go. Okay, so same answer, both ways you do it. Okay, the FOIL method really only works if it's a 2x2. If it's not, you're going to run into some issues. Okay. Take a look at another example here where we have 3x minus 1 and 2x plus 5. So another 2x2. So we want to make a 2x2 rectangle. So we got 3x and 2x. Top left-hand corner, we get 6x squared. Negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x. 3x and 5 should give us 15x. Negative 1 and 5 should give us negative 5. It's 6x squared plus 15x minus 2x minus 5. Combine like terms. Six x squared plus 13x minus 5. All right, try these two on your own or work with a neighbor, that's fine. All right, it's not bad, looking pretty good. Couple issues we're running into. Okay, remember if we have an x times an x, it's going to give us an x squared. So just make sure those, usually if there's an x in the front, okay, it should give us an x squared. Same thing on the second one. Okay, then just be mindful of your positives and negatives. Okay, I'll give you a couple more, maybe a little trickier. Make you think on your feet a little bit. Okay, they're not 2x2s, so think about what you have to change for your rectangle setup. Okay, but try these on your own. 3 times x, excuse me, 3 times x gives you 3x. 3 times 5 gives you 15. Okay, nothing to combine right there, so we just are left with 3x plus 15. Okay, second one, we have two values. The first one, 1, 2, 3 values in the second one. So we need to make a 2x3 rectangle. Okay, 4y minus 7, 6y, x, and 1 down there. Add them all together. Combine like terms. Okay, we get 24y squared plus 4y minus 38 minus 7x minus 7. Okay, try one more here. Let's see who is smartest in all the land. Make it somewhat simple, but not. Okay, let's try that one. All right, so seeing some struggles, that's fine. Okay, some multiplication struggles. And most people set it up right at least, where we have a 2x3 rectangle. Okay, 2 terms by 3 terms. Okay, so x times x squared, okay, gives us x cubed. Remember, if we have x times x squared, okay, x squared can be written as x times x. So now we have x times x times x, which is x cubed. Okay, 3 times x squared, 3x squared, blah, blah, blah. The rest of them kind of pretty self-explanatory. X times x, x squared. Okay. So we get x cubed plus 3x squared plus x squared plus 3x plus x plus 3. Okay, so we need to combine the 3x squared plus the x squared and the 3x plus the x. Okay, so now we only have those 4 values as it is simplified.